Hello, this is Charles Benninghoff on this 31st day of March in 2016. Behind me is the statue of Union General Warren overlooking the battlefield at Gettysburg, a battle that was a turning point in our nation's Civil War. We are today in an equally serious battle, the battle to protect our rights, to keep and bear arms, to defend ourselves from tyrannical government. Today, I want to talk to you about the latest developments in the investigation of Obama's Operation Fast and Furious and why the American people need to know what's going on and become re-engaged in this fight. Our research reveals that Obama's silence continues despite Congress demanding he inform them in writing. The American people have not been kept informed by any media sources aside from me and Alex Jones since January. If every person who watches this video spreads this message to all of our family, friends, and acquaintances, Congress would have no choice but to listen and take action. Operation Fast and Furious was a plot hatched by Obama and former Attorney General Eric Holder to create a Charlie-Manson type Helter-Skelter mass murder. Charlie-Manson's followers killed several people in the 60s, hoping to foment riots between blacks and whites here in America. Obama's followers have caused thousands of people to be killed using weapons widely distributed using this Fast and Furious program that created by Obama. Holder is, to this day, in contempt of Congress for not disclosing information that was demanded of him. He conveniently resigned from the Attorney General office when Congress was starting to tighten the noose. The ultimate goal of Fast and Furious was to create such carnage that Americans revolted against the Second Amendment so that Obama could then turn around and demand new gun restrictions. These facts are not in dispute. And only because there was a patriotic American working for the government to disclose this information are we here today knowing about it. Well, here's another viewpoint on it. Here's the head of the National Rifle Association confirming what I just told you on a CNN broadcast.
Well, it's about politics. It's about the politics of this administration. I believe what this is about and why they won't release these papers is what Fast and Furious was about. Was a political attack on the Second Amendment of the United States. The heck was some botched sting operation.
No one in the administration has ever been held accountable for this operation, which we know has contributed to the deaths of Americans, including Border Patrol agent Brian Terry in 2010. Loretta Lynch became the new Attorney General about 11 months ago, and she's not turned over a single document in spite of a court order declaring that Obama cannot claim executive privilege over Fast and Furious documentation. A .50 caliber military sniper rifle was recovered in January of 2016 at the hideout of the Mexican drug kingpin known as Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, and the rifle had been confirmed as a Fast and Furious gun that Obama and Holder caused to be sold. Border Patrol agent Brian Terry's family now say they believe that Fast and Furious gun running is still going on and that current shipments of guns are actually ending up in the hands of Muslim terrorists. If that is true, then the Mexican drug cartels are just a go-between for these massive weapon transfers. In fact, we suspect that the weapons are being funneled across our wide-open southern border to the cartels in Mexico and then are being shipped to Cuba. Hezbollah has known training terrorist camps in Cuba as we speak, and ISIL is reported to have a presence in Cuba as well. So Obama is arming known terrorists again, only this time they're located just 100 miles off the coast of Florida where they are training to kill Americans. Representative John Chaffetz and Senator Chuck Grassley sent a letter to Attorney General Lynch in January 2016 asking, and I quote, How many Americans have been killed by Fast and Furious weapons since 2012? Please respond by February 1st, close quote. They got no response from Lynch. If you or your family members or any of your friends were killed by a fast and furious weapon tomorrow, I think Obama would be personally happy about it. He would use your death to further his agenda to overturn the Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms. Well, what does Jesus have to say about keeping and bearing arms? And how is this important to us as Christians? Jesus said on his way to Calvary in Luke 22:36, "He who has no sword, let him sell his coat and buy a sword." Jesus commanded us to arm ourselves for personal defense, including defense against tyrannical government. But Barack Obama's philosophy is to sell guns to terrorists and drug cartels, and then argue that guns are too dangerous for the public to own when American citizens are killed by those same weapons he just sold to the cartels. We need to light a fire under Congress's feet for this investigation once again, because Operation Fast and Furious is still ongoing according to the Terry family, and Americans are being killed by those guns, and the Obama regime refuses to even answer questions about it. Here is how you can help. If you are on our campaign page, you will see the campaign selections to the right. If you are on YouTube or a similar channel such as Facebook, please look in the text below to find the link. Tell Congress to attack this issue as if life depended on it, because lives do depend on it. You can use our system to send faxgrams to every member of Congress if you wish, or to find a telephone number there to call. A faxgram is a personalized letter digitally signed by you and delivered through our system directly to Congress. And this method of engaging Congress works. We know it does. If the truth of Fast and Furious ever comes out to the public, it could lead to indictments and prosecutions of people in the Obama administration, and they deserve this because American citizens have been killed by those weapons, and many thousands of people in Mexico as well have been killed. Who knows now how many thousands have been killed in the Mideast? All thanks to Obama's sale of fast and furious weapons to criminals and known terrorists. If the truth comes out, even Obama himself could be toppled. This is Charles Benninghoff signing off and wishing you Godspeed.
Satan can't make me doubt it. It's real and I'm gonna shout it. I was there when it happened, and I guess I ought to know.